What is up? Day stream. All right, so trying this out, streaming during the day. There's a 30-second delay on, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to read chats. The reason for that is because I don't want to share real-time data. And yeah, so everything you see on my screen is going to be like 30 seconds delayed. What else was I going to say? Already 16 people in here. Honestly, didn't even think anybody would watch it during the day because a lot of people are at work. So, I mean, depending on how this goes, I'm going to try to start doing this more. Kind of does help that the market's going crazy right now. And we could also, I just texted Keanu Trades. We've got the green light to listen to spaces. So let me put this music lower. Let's see. Should be working. I just don't think they're talking right now. Also, this camera is so close to my face. I'm not comfortable with it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my face. Let's see. All right, let's get going with what's going on in the market right now. Sorry that took a little bit for me to just set everything up. And I'm gonna be like going in and out of the Discord.
Dixie's bouncing off that 382.
All right, how do I like lower the volume from spaces?
Could get a dip.
I feel like that's kind of, is that loud? Let me know in the chat if that's like loud. Maybe I'll just raise my mic and then all of you can just adjust your volume. There we go, the chat's catching up now. Yeah, that delay is like 35-40 seconds, I'm not gonna lie, but I just really don't want to share real-time data on stream and have issues. So, all right, what's up? I'm Yara Repair, Lindsay Glenn, Zeke, Rooster's in here. Wow, I am Levi, Frank, Dustin, two different Dustins. We got Dustin Lewis and Dustin Norden. We got a couple Dustins in here, Chris, AK. All right, so first off, I want to get started with this, but on the 5-minute chart, this right over here, these two tops from the middle of last week, very big resistance right at 400, psychological level 2. You pretty much tested them twice and then dumped. And everybody was so scared about this dump. Everybody kept saying it's the same thing.
Stopped out of my shit on the trail stop, so I'm done for the day. I'm Gucci.
It's going to be a little bit tough to do spaces while talking, I'm not going to lie. Maybe I could just like mute it while I'm talking and then unmute. That's probably the best way to do it. But yeah, everybody was so scared about that. They're like, okay, here we go. Another rejection off this trend line. The same thing, the same story. And I kept saying, I don't think it's that bad. I think you can just make a higher low and go for it again. And right now, live on the stream, we're seeing, you know, the day starts to close. We got 4.5 hours left in the day, but this will probably, if you can close somewhere around over here, or maybe even better, this would be the furthest outside of the descending broadening wedge that the market closes, if that makes sense. We have not closed this far out of the wedge. Like, we've had a couple of, I don't even think you've even closed once outside. Yeah, no, this would actually be the first time in general you close outside of this wedge. And this is a pattern you've been in for the whole bear market. So closing really honestly anywhere above like 390 and 398 will be your breakout. And of course, the breakout is not everything by itself. You want a lot of more follow through price action than just one day of breaking out. But yeah, moving on to the 4-hour time frame, you are testing a little bit of a zone here. On the 1 hour, we talked about that cup and handle last night on stream. It's kind of like a little bit of a cup and handle breakout. Down to the 15-minute. It's really just those highs. You want to stay above that. And yeah, off these lows, sheesh, up 4%. Pretty much since like Friday morning, we're up 3%. Very, very good price action right there. And yeah, the swings are doing well right now. The AMD swing is up 8%. It's not even that, like literally Friday morning, this swing was technically down like a little bit, like it was like down like, I don't know, 0.02%. And now it's almost at the first target. It's up 12%, so huge couple of days for AMD. It also broke above, why do I have to sneeze every time I stream? It also broke above 73, which was major support from before. And you're very well above it for right now, so there's not much resistance till the first target of that swing. Roblox, I alerted on Thursday. Roblox swing is already up 8%. It's trying to break back above the 200-day moving average, get closer to that channel breakout. X is having a little bit of a flat day, but it's slightly in profit. Fisker, very, very good. The swing is down, but it's up 6% today, and Fisker is, in fact, bouncing off this 650 support for like the 5th time now. And last night on stream, I was a little bit worried about like this bear flag look to it, which I did chart out, but then you kind of just broke up. You broke up from the bear flag this morning. So that's kind of good. And you even got above this little gap fill too, so very good morning for Fisker. Google trying to take out another resistance, up 2%. That second target's there currently. The Google swing is up 13%. Meta already took out a resistance. The Meta swing is up 16%. Next target's 153.7, and Amazon is still testing resistance. It's trying to hold it as support now. But yeah, all these were alerted completely for free. We even have the crypto ones. Bitcoin, a little bit of a quiet day so far, up 30% since the entry, and Ethereum up 23% since the entry. They're just kind of chilling right now, but you have a little bit of a 1 hour flag, bull flag developing here on Ethereum. And then let's check out Bitcoin. Kind of the same thing. You've got these 1 hour bull flags on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm just roughly drawing them for right now, for the sake of time. But that's playing out nicely. I talked about these like last Thursday night on stream, these bull flags on Mara and Riot. Those have played out beautifully as well. So across the board, we're seeing technicals play out normally, kind of. So let's head back over to the SPY. Go down to the 5-minute chart. And let's see. Pretty close to a 5-minute bullish engulfing. You're just kind of in autopilot mode for right now. It's pretty nice, actually. All right, let's drop back into spaces.
If you are trying to play the reversal, remember, you're not even thinking reversal until you get a candle close above or below the 9. You're not even thinking it, because why would you? It's not in play, right? Until that 9 EMA gets taken out. And then if you do catch, you say we lose the 9 and you catch some puts and you're in a position, I wouldn't think just stay in that as long as you can, you know what I mean? Because the trend is bullish, right? So like it's high probability that when we reject, we're probably going to make, a big continuation pattern to continue this trend. So, remember, it's a scalp if you're playing puts in the future here. If you're fighting the trend, it's always a scalp. You're taking whatever percentages it gives you. You're not looking for a specific amount. But then it's great too. If you identify it's flipping, you're like, oh, trend's flipping, cool. Get back in, ride the trend, baby. Oh, Garrity banked 1,600 bombs. That's like 3 checks for most people, dude. It's insane. Just in one morning.
My wife.
Let's see. Dustin saying could be a fake breakout, though everything extremely overbought. I'm setting this out. In general, it takes more time to see that. We need to have multiple days of confirmation. What I will say though is yes, you're already overbought on the 1 hour time frame and probably under. 4 hour and daily, not so much yet. Honestly, the daily is in a pretty good place. I think really above 50, under overbought, like this kind of upper half of the RSI. It's kind of, Mitch Ray calls it like bullish territory because you're heading up, but you're not overbought just yet. On lower time frames, yeah, you are showing a little bit of that resistance and being overbought. But even if that does play out again, I have no problems with a back test, pull back a little bit, take some time, consolidate for a bit. Remember, we've been in this pattern for over a year on the market and then eventually make our way higher. It could take time, you know. This is just a start to a potential breakout. We need weeks to really get this move digested if it does get digested. So we will see. All right, let's drop back
Check
in.
that out. I want to see some live stuff. I think he's live trading. I'm not sure though.
I think he was just talking about me.
Charts, but
yeah, I think he is.
I'm hopping off too. I gotta go jump in the shower and get ready for the day.
No worries, brother.
It would be really,
Yeah,
it'd be really cool if I could also speak.
Rated out.
Thanks, guys. Set those alerts.
Yes, sir.
Who's smart with tech? Who's smart with tech? So right now I'm listening on Spaces on my computer. But I can't speak. I don't think you can speak on Spaces on desktop. And the issue is if I start speaking, on my phone, then you're going to hear my voice when I'm playing it back on the computer. So I think the best way to do it would be like connect my phone audio to the stream. But how do I do that? I think I need a USB-C to lightning cable for that, and I don't have it here. It's back at home. Does anybody know a way to connect my phone audio to my Mac or to Streamlabs without a cable?
Then we just fill it, and then we bump up to the next one.
Yeah.
Reject it, fill it every time, dude.
I'm seeing that, and it's kind of crazy because every candle you can look at the VP, and it's like
It's perfectly in range.
Yeah, it perfectly does that every single.
Oh my gosh.
It'll come.
We were talking about this Inverse Head and Shoulders literally last night on stream. I did like a little Sunday stream. Last night on stream, we were talking about this AMD Inverse Head and Shoulders. Look at what happened. You gapped up, then you got like this little small break of the neckline. If we go into lower time frames, you can see just right off that 1 hour candle. Let's go into the 5 minute time frame. So you gapped up to here. Let me see if I can actually take this neckline down to the 5 minute chart. It's probably going to be huge. But look at this. If we zoom out over here, this whole entire like white trend line, right? It's on the 4 hour. That's what this is. This neckline of the inverse head and shoulders. On the 5 minute, you broke it right over here, and you just ran for it on AMD. Pretty nice.
It would make sense that we like kind of run up to a point where we eventually consolidate to find the move, right? So it would make sense in the VP that traveling through that curved gap area, that's probably where we're headed.
I'm noticing on the hour, dude.
Reminder to drink your water, everybody, all right? If you're listening to the stream, stay hydrated. Look how much I'm drinking this whole entire, not right now, but I'm drinking this whole thing today. It's 3 liters. I think that's like almost a gallon. I'm not great with that stuff. What else was I gonna say? Oh, there's some chats. You have an iPad? I do not have an iPad. Earbuds on phone. I don't know what you mean by that. Even if I use earbuds on my phone, I don't know how to get that onto the stream. Like I can join spaces and speak right now. It's just for you all to hear it. You'd be hearing me twice. Or I just mute my mic on Streamlabs. but then like my voice is not going to match up with me speaking because of the delay. Like when you see me speaking, it's going to be like 30 seconds. My mouth is just going to be in a whole different sentence. And then Darwin says, easy to do with Android and PC, don't know Apple stuff. We'll have to figure it out. I think I just need that
Probably an
cable.
hour, you know, that's what I think about.
Or somebody let Elon Musk know to let you speak on Spaces on desktop.
That level's at 1.220.
The 2 hour Apple, we broke, like if you look, we broke that huge supply zone.
Uh-huh.
We just pushed straight through it, you know, right at that high volume area. We didn't consolidate, we just pushed through it. That's another sign that, you know, pretty bullish. Usually 2 hour time frame running up to that, like, you know, from like $5 or something.
Yeah.
We're gonna see rejection at a 2 hour supply, you know. But in this case, we just pushed through, and then so look at the 2 hour there, Jordy. See how it starts. That's a curved one. See how it's beginning to be in the curved one.
Yeah. I see that. That's the curved gap, and that's where we want to see the rejection. Yep, and that starts at like 143. What is that? 143.15, right around.
All right. So with the music. All right. On the 15-minute, you're getting a little bit of a shooting star candle on SPY. You are overbought. And then down on the 5-minute chart, you're kind of testing this demand line. So you see the RSI rolling over. MACD is getting closer to red. So it could be a little bit of a pullback time. Maybe even to just back test these highs that you just broke out of over here. You can see, like, as I'm speaking, it's literally starting to pull a little bit. Use earbuds on phone, then mute your mic, and your audio would go through Spaces. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it would just look like a dubbed TV show or something. Users mute, stream, and listen on Spaces. The only issue with everything is just I want you to see my face while I'm talking. And there's a big delay on the stream right now. 30 seconds because I'm on TradingView and I don't want to share real-time data. But even if it was no delay, there'd still be like a 2-3 second delay just of how long it takes to upload from my computer to the YouTube servers. So even then it would be like, you know, 3 or 4 seconds off. Co-creator says, don't show your face on your stream, just speak on. I could do that too for the day stream. That's might be the only option. Just don't have the webcam on. Yeah. You know, sometimes in life, your only options are to not have everything perfect. And then Rooster says it would be like watching Euro shows on Netflix.
Push up or, you know, break demand later on and see lower levels. So
by the way,
it is a little tough if you miss this whole morning move. It kind of leaves you in a rut to wait.
I'm probably gonna eat on stream for the first time today. I need to have lunch, but I don't want to end the stream, so you guys are gonna see me eat for the first time, I think. But yeah, you're getting that pullback down to that demand line on SPY.
What up? From Friday. Another day.
Yes, just another day. I'll probably position into some Tesla again today before close.
Yeah, Tesla's looking good too. I agree.
That's all I've played for 33 days now.
Oh my, wow. It's crazy. And you're like swinging them consistently, actively every day. Like it's so
yeah,
cool.
all I do is swing trade.
I love to see that. Wow.
Oh wow, Apple.
Everyone, like, dude.
We were looking at this last night on stream. Apple's already testing. I mean, this is happening quick on a lot of these names. Apple's already testing a breakout of this wedge. It's been in since August. Really was one of the best performers during that bear market. We go over to the weekly time frame. The SPY, the Qs, I think the Russell, from that COVID crash low to all-time highs, all made like 50% retraces. Apple did not get down there. A lot of other individual names went all the way down to like over here. Even Tesla did, down to the 786. Apple didn't even break the support. Now it's trying to break out. Zeke says caught that flush candle off 5-minute shooting star with some 4-1 puts back to the 9 EMA. Done for the day. Glad to hear that. Co-creator says, feed yourself. Good time to turn off cam and chat in spaces. That's not a bad idea either. I have no problem with eating on the stream though. And then Rooster says, now we can see you spill your food on the computer, not just tea. I'm gonna have beans and rice for lunch. I pour sour cream all over it. I love sour cream.
Again,
Yeah,
that's
I
just my
agree.
opinion.
I agree.
People get so confused with earnings and they're like, oh, I should have been down. And like, yeah, if overall market structure was more bearish, maybe they would have taken Netflix down, but they were looking for a reason to take Netflix up. And that's why it's so important to be paying attention. Like even day traders, they don't pay attention to long-term charts or really what's going on.
I love looking at the longer-term charts. It helps.
And then you've got Rivian breaking out of this right angle, descending Browning wedge on the 1 hour, and now it's back testing it. See what okay, so also that back test, let's bring this level down to the low time frames. That back test of previous resistance also lines up with the VWAP. You got potential hidden bullish divergence, maybe a little bit of a flag. It's pretty new, but maybe a little bit of a flag forming here too. It's up 10% today. Pretty good day for EVs. Lucid's also up 9%. I know Fisker up like 6%. I'm sure Tesla's up right now. Pretty solid day for EVs. Bed Bath & Beyond had a nice run. What was it, last week or the week before? Kind of dumping right now. But look at this wedge. I'm gonna bring some of these over to my watch list in a second. Just charting them out right now. There you go, 1 hour hidden bullish divergence 2 for Bed Bath & Beyond. A little bit of a support level here, or at 295 just beneath you. So Rivian, Bed Bath & Beyond, even XPEV's up nicely. I know Neo's up nicely. Premium members. What's W? Wayfair. It's up 25% today. Something happened. All right, let's go back to the SPY now. I want to keep an eye on Rivian though. Zeke says 2 for 2 on quick scalps. Oh, thank you all for blessing me. But yeah, SPY is now kind of back testing a little breakdown on the 5-minute chart.
Tesla again. I'm just like, yep. Of course he did. So
Yes,
sick.
sir. I want a daily close over 140.47. If we do, I think we'll continue up tomorrow. Yeah. Does Microsoft? Who reports tonight? Is Microsoft tomorrow or?
It's tomorrow, I think. Yeah. EA is also this week. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, Tesla has earnings Wednesday. Microsoft is Tuesday. There's a couple other big ones. Let me see here. Let me go to.
First candle to test the 9 here on Qs.
Now you're starting to see that sell-off. I mean, pretty simple channel breakdown. You're starting to see that kind of continue to pull down further. Thank you for dropping the Discord link in the chat, Seek. I'm going to try and do something right now. You might see my other screen for a second. Give me a second here. Let's do manual. And then, let's see. Let's go to nothing on the left. Let's do top like 300. How does that look? I'm sorry, this is gonna look really bad for a few seconds. 400, perfect. 600, nope. 400. Let's see. Yeah, 2 lines should be good, right? And then we gotta do the right, like, I don't know, 700, nope. 900, nope. 1100. That looks good. There we go. What do you guys think about that? Now you can see, where should I put this though? Wait, why did that? Oh, now it's in the stream.
What's good, baby?
Okay, so I need to move my stream over here then. Perfect. So now you guys can see who's speaking. I'm gonna put it
I haven't either.
right over here.
Yep, I'm just waiting for a solid setup. You know, I want to maybe catch that intraday, like middle of the day flag we get. If we do get it, I don't know. We'll see. Usually what happens, though, after these big run-ups, you know, we'll get the midday consolidation sideways and then pick a direction.
I want that keys not to build past this last
Yo, B trades. Can you turn up your mic? It's like quiet. I don't know why. Or maybe leave it and come back. Maybe it's just a glitch. I don't know.
How about now? Is that better?
Oh yeah, that's way better.
So I had my Bluetooth speaker on, and
gotcha.
I shut it off.
You're good.
But yeah, like even the retests of like the 9 MA, which I normally EMA or like I normally watch, they weren't really that great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not enough for me to really get in. The only one that was solid, I think, was the first flag on Apple, but the top wick scared me, so I just didn't even get in.
And there was probably bias, but then that long ass downtrend line from the past year or whatever.
Yeah, everybody's watching that right now. Like everybody.
On Riven, you just got a 5-minute hammer candle at that VWAP and previous resistance, kind of off the domain line of this flag. I mean, you could probably, these are low time frames, but if you were to rechart it like a little small wedge, then you've got a little bit of a breakout being tested. So, very interesting area intraday. Let's see if it gets a bounce here. If it does bounce, then right over here, that little previous support area is kind of your nearest resistance, right around $18. And then after that, these previous high of days. All right, and then you just really want to hold above this little hammer candle low. The only thing here though is that SPY kind of testing a little bit of a breakdown right now and maybe back testing it. You are in autopilot mode, so you never know, but keep an eye on it.
Commercial base or this base or that base or whatever. Like,
yeah.
Oh no. Feels really sketchy to me, all of it.
Yeah, usually this is what's weird to me is like usually on these run-ups by I don't know, like 8 o'clock, usually we like get that consolidation and we haven't. We've just kept running up, which like kind of susses me out for some reason. I don't know. It feels like every other time we've had a strong rally, I feel like we've done that like rally, flag, rally, end of day. And today we're just not doing it so far. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
kind of makes me think rug pull end of the day and like take this whole move out. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that's going to happen, but like I wouldn't be surprised if they just take this whole move back down to where we opened at this morning.
I'm completely surprised we're up here right now. I mean, sometimes I guess this can cost you in a trade. Today, my bias cost me, to not be in the trade, which is completely fun.
Yeah.
Of the two, that's the better way.
Yeah, that's the better of the two for sure. And we could just run all day for sure, like little consolidation and just keep running. But I'm just trying to notice the differences in the last times we've kind of rallied and, today. The only time that was similar to today, I think, was Friday. But still, it was not like that open up strength. It was open up, we dipped, and we were just weak, grind up until we hit, what was that, 10:30?
Look at it go. Nice and easy. I mean, you all saw this live. Off that hammer close, up almost 1%. On weekly options, that would already be a pretty nice gain. Again, that resistance that was up here right around 18. Now you've got a little bit of hidden bullish divergence also developing on the 5-minute. Making that move. I would like to see that volume pick up a little bit. I like the volume on that previous 5-minute candle with the hammer. Volume so far in this candle, not great. So you might see a little bit of sideways here for a little bit, but you can just kind of pick that volume up. Could at least just get up to test that resistance. I'm sure on options, like, not financial advice, but like an entry path, like, a few minutes ago down over here, the options would probably be up 15%. And that's off the top of my head. They'd probably be like 15% right now. So probably around like 20% or higher, around $18. Yeah, this is the type of stuff I look for when I'm alerting stuff from premium. I just don't want to alert anything right now because I'm streaming. Also, I just, when you get a day like today and you're just kind of soaring straight up in the market, I've alerted a lot of swings this month, almost all of which are currently in profit. So I'm just letting the swings right now. I'm pretty sure every single swing right now is green. And I think it was the same. We talked about this last night on the stream. On Friday, every single swing was also green. So this is now like the second day in a row where the swings are just paying. So there's no need to look for, I always do prefer swinging. So, I was doing great with the day trading last year. Even last week, we had two really nice ones. We had Coinbase 50% on calls, SPY puts 500%. But when swings are an option, I'd rather just not stress about having to stare at the 5-minute chart all day, let the swings ride. All I really care about is if you're making money at the end of the day. And I would prefer to do that by swinging, where you just can sit back and relax than having to stare at a chart like this. But nonetheless, decent bounce off that area. Just again, for anybody who just joined the stream for Rivian, you had a VWAP, previous resistance flipping into a support, hammer candle, hidden bullish divergence, little wedge breakout. So pretty nice moves over there. Let's go back to SPY for a second. And you're still continuing to backtest. Volume's pretty low. So, if this wasn't like a super strong day for the market, like autopilot mode and everything, this would be a pretty easy. Not in the sense that it would play out for sure, but in terms of managing risk, like a short opportunity. Again, I'm not saying that this is the case right now, but on like a regular day, stop loss above this little candle high. And then you never know, maybe down to this zone, down to VWAP, down to this support, there's different levels. So it could happen. I just don't like to try and pick out tops like that on such a strong day, especially when the volume's very low. If we had higher volume, then maybe. But when volume's low, you could just chop around, and especially on those CODTEs, 1 DTE, data can really just crush you waiting for moves to happen. And look at this, Rivian. Somebody get the silver platter out. Somebody get out the silver platter. Boom. Very nice move. Textbook stuff. You're witnessing it here, I just don't really stream during the day that much. Honestly, one of the main reasons I haven't, and you almost pretty much tap that resistance. You're pulling back a little bit right now. One of the reasons I really just haven't is because, one, it just makes it harder to talk in the Discord and stuff when I'm streaming. And also I have to put on a delay if I stream when the market's open. But we can try it out. So far it's been pretty good. I just need to find a way to balance it because, to put this into perspective, right? I'm trying to be active in all of the Discord, also in premium, of course, and streaming at night, doing Twitter spaces during the day. I've been also screen sharing in premium. We have the weekly podcast, the nightly streams. I do champ circle calls for some of you know what that is. Then we're doing a webinar in Premium this Saturday. I think I'm doing a webinar with Keanu next month. It's a lot to keep up with. It's a lot to keep up with, so it just makes it tough to stream during the day. Besides the fact that I'm in college too, so when I can, I want to, and hopefully we can keep doing this more. And yeah, very nice move up. Pretty much from this support, you didn't perfectly get there. You were like, I don't know, 5 cents short of it. This was really like the level, like right over here. You see this candle low and these candle highs? That was really like the bottom of the zone, and then the top of the zone was these candle lows. So that was the zone. You don't always get there. That's why scaling out profits is important. But you were very close to it. But nonetheless, nice little bounce and raven. If you can continue to hold this level, you could still, get the bounce and then retest this. But let's go back to SPY for a second, and just continuing to just chop very quietly. We are heading into lunchtime, so you might just.
Contract for
it's probably not the best time of day to stream, to be honest. Like, I should do this at the open.
You need to make $10 on that weekly. You need the contract to go 100%. To make $10 on that monthly, you need the contract to go 10%. So to me, it just makes. You just have to adjust your mindset, right? Instead of going for a huge percentage, you just need to say, not only am I way safer, because theta is like non-existent when you get to like 30, 45 days out, it doesn't affect your contract the way it does on weeklies.
Yeah.
And that for me was the biggest thing. Like when people ask me like what clicked, because I'm pretty transparent. When I first started trading options, I lost like around $50,000, and I've since made all that back and more. And it's, for me, it was, again, having a big mindset change around trading. Again, that was just me. There's some people that, like you guys get on here and kill it every day with day trading. That was just me and my journey. Everybody's different, but.
Oh yeah, of course. And dude, the day trading shit, it's a lot. Like,
it is a lot.
I feel like swinging, you kind of have to let markets unfold in front of you. You know what I mean? And let your plan really play out. Whereas like, intraday options, you can be like, oh my gosh, this wick, I'm out, I'm gone, and it just totally throws you off. Whereas like on the higher time frames, you're like, okay, I'm gonna let my plan kind of play out more.
I totally agree with what Jordan's saying there. I feel like I'm talking to them. I wish I could talk to them right now, but it's hard to make that work on the stream. We'll figure it out. Keanu's in the chat. Shout out to Keanu. Let's drop some vibes in the chat for Keanu right now. Very generous of you. A lot of people would literally be like, no, please don't live stream our spaces, but you're always hooking it up, and it just makes it a lot easier for me to stream during the day. So I want to keep dropping in. Hope everything's going well, Keanu. But yeah, with what Jordan was saying, the thing with swinging is it's just so much less stressful to me. But in certain environments, it's just way harder to make money doing so, because you have to overnight. Anything can happen. You really have to have your risk management on point. And when you're day trading, like you said, like you have the ability to manage at any second. Like you don't have to wait. What happens if you're swinging and then a gap happens? Like just those things can really mess you up. So a large part of swing trading that I don't really talk about much on the streams is just being able to find consistency, making sure you can't really make sure for sure, but trying to find the stocks that are safer in the fact that they're not going to screw you over a lot. So yeah, swinging, less stressful for me personally, but it's harder to find the right ones. It's a lot easier, like how you just saw. I just literally went on my TradingView scanner for like 2 minutes and found this little Rivian bounce without even trying. So day trading, it's a lot easier to find tradable charts. But swinging is just a lot less stress. I do get stressed day trading, I'm not gonna lie. So when swings are an option, you can see I kind of lay back on the day trades, let the swings run. And that's why it's really important to have these tools in your toolbox where you can do whatever makes you happy. You shouldn't force yourself to day trade or only swing trade or only long-term invest, and you don't get to take advantage of short-term moves. Like you should be able to do all of them. And if you watch a free course link in the description, if you listen to these guys on Spaces, you can definitely do so. And Keanu just texted me, I'm in bear flag, puts on SPY here. Yeah, we're watching the same thing. This I don't know if you're watching this, right? Maybe you're just watching this little consolidation as a bear flag. But I'm like way zoomed out too, and you've got this much larger channel that you kind of broke down from, and now you're kind of flipping that previous support into resistance. So, you know, in terms of just the chart right now, to me, yeah, it looks bearish. It's just the volume is an issue, and you're already in a pretty good uptrend day. So it's a counter trend trade to be going short right now. Could work, we'll see. I just prefer when it lines up with the trend and volume's higher. But we'll see. Let's go take a look another look at Bed Bath & Beyond. Let's go on to that 1 hour time frame, or up to that 1 hour. Getting closer to that 295 support level. That's kind of a low from here at the end of November. You consolidated there a little bit about 10 days ago. And it's falling into that support level. You've got this potential wedge and hidden bullish divergence. RSI is close to oversold. So I'm keeping an eye on it here. We'll see. We will see. And let's listen into spaces again. If you didn't hit the like button, by the way, feel free to do so.
To 145, I have as a 1 hour supply zone. So we could see rejection there again. Build above, hold. With bullishness will just tell us the story there. Yeah, I'm really
like Apple went and saw that 124 and has just been on a fucking tear since.
Keanu.
Tesla's the same way. It saw 101 and it's been on an absolute rip since.
I appreciate that. Shout out, Keanu. Thank you. But yeah, and then also like just whenever I'm really lost during the day and I don't know what to do, I got this new thing, and you can see it right over here. There you go. Wow, the camera looks really crisp right now. I'm also kind of like leaking my view. But yeah, as you just saw, it has all the options. So let's see what it's thinking right now. It's like a magic 8-ball for the market. Let's see where it lands on. All right. I'll let you know. Let me start flipping like this. And it's thinking, oh wow, I'm not even joking, it landed on short. And we were just talking about that flag and that channel. I don't know though, not financial advice. Please never trade off of a fidget spinner. That was clearly a joke. But that's what it said. I'm not taking anything right now. I'm just saying that's what it said. It wasn't me, it was a fidget spinner. But I'm gonna sit on my hands right now. All right, let's drop back in.
You're a wild man.
What are you in there?
I'm in Tesla 130 February 17th. And I'm up $11,000 on them so far.
Oh,
Good morning. Hello.
9,000 of that was
buy on that? Did you buy on the morning dip, or you swung?
I swung it. I bought it Friday, bro. After I closed out Tesla 125 that I bought, like on Monday.
Keanu in the chat saying, let's go over the syllabus for 2 hours. Yeah, I have class today. I have to go to class for like 4 hours today. And last Friday, I had to sit in a 2-hour syllabus read that took 5 minutes to actually read. And then I repair is saying, champ, don't give out my technique. That's how I trade. Oh my gosh, I leaked it. I'm going to start Champion Vibe Premium. $700 a month. And you get live views at my fidget spinner results. Only $700 a month though. Well worth it. Not financial advice.
Because 9 times out of 10, you have a little too much confidence after making like big plays, and you think you're God, and you just go in playing whatever and get smoked, and market will humble you.
Yeah.
The best prep you could probably do is just watch charts tomorrow so that you set everything up for Wednesday.
Rivian still consolidating above that VWAP and support and hammer candle, continuing to keep an eye on it. Regardless, that was kind of like the initial move. That's really all I was initially looking for. Just that bounce off this support up to that resistance. It wasn't anything crazy. But I mean, again, if it can continue to hold this area, let's zoom out to higher time frames now. 15-minute, you did get a hammer candle too. You could see that support resistance flip up over to the 1 hour. It's kind of like a back test of a right angled descending broadening wedge.
Do my nightly routine and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, healthy.
Yo.
Healthy.
What's up, everybody?
Juicy?
What up, Juicy?
How's it going, baby?
Good man.
QC
Green
trade.
Day, Green Day. We got
Oh, yeah.
yes. I'm swinging MU. I'm just gonna hold on to MU. I see you guys got some chips. I saw people not AMD and things. So hope everybody did well.
Yes, sir. I'm just
MU
I'm chilling, and I
contract
still
move.
haven't taken a trade today, actually. So I'm chilling.
That's
at the moment,
discipline right there, man. Like
amazing day for all the bulls that are.
Lindsay Glenn says, people trade off hamsters pushing buttons. Dude, there was this one, I think it passed away. There was a hamster or something that traded stock. Somebody find this article and drop in the chat. That traded stocks or crypto or something and like outperformed the S&P 500. I'm not even joking. This was like a year or two ago. I'm sure some of you remember that. Then Keanu Trade says, $700 a month to watch the fidget spinner results. Venmo me limited time. 50% off sale. It used to be $1,400 a month. There you go. What did I land on? I don't know. Low volume is the most grueling entertainment out there, hands down. Yeah. I think if I keep doing this, I'm gonna try and do it around the open, just so things are like crazier. Also, that's like right around when I have my coffee, so I'll be more energetic. Oh, ChatGPT too. Yeah, I think they just made it was like $42 a month. We talked about that on the podcast. Potential for that paywall, and then also like a Microsoft, I think, is talking about a buyout or something, or investing or something. I know Chad shared that in the Discord this morning. If you didn't see that new podcast episode, the link for that's in the description.
Can't hold a close as a doji. Need under 142.65 that previous candle body close. Or else I'd say that the bulls are still there holding it up, and it's just waiting and lagging to move up.
I think QQQ can maybe make a lower high here.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Slowly moving up, up to the double top area.
Yeah,
we got Coinbase.
That's still real bullish.
Coinbase at the end of this triangle over here.
In the 2 hour.
Hidden bullish divergence.
The one spot on Qs at the hourly that is a pretty significant area.
Yeah, I have 287.2 as a breakout area for Qs.
Buy's trying to reclaim that 401.50 that I mentioned earlier now. So.
Damn, GameStop up 11% today.
Man.
Oh wow.
NHOD, man.
It broke above this 1950 level, flipped it into a support, and then boom, that's like a break hook and go. I talked about this level too, like this was major lows from last year. And then it ended up on the daily going down to the harmonic PCC, which I literally charted out the day it hit this pattern completion zone on the stream. Bounced off of that pattern completion zone, went up to over here, kind of flipped this little low into a resistance. I mean, step by step, just so technical. Then it pulled back into the support level, and now you're getting a big bounce off of that. Love to see it. AMC up 4% today, kind of just chilling over here. A lot of different ways you can look at that price action, but I do like the higher low it's putting in. You've got just like resistance forming over here around 582. So it's just kind of testing that for right now. But I just charted out, what was that, at Coinbase triangle. Take a look at this. Boom. I mean, another one live on the stream. Again, very small move, but you can just see like right away that price action going. We did it first with Rivian, this little bounce over here, like immediately. I'm not looking for any crazy moves right now. I'm not trying to call it anything crazy. I'm just looking for the price action to work out very quickly with the charts I'm drawing. So it's testing. Coinbase right now, testing that VWAP breakout. You got that 5-minute hidden bullish divergence. You can see that volume coming down as it continued to consolidate towards the end of the triangle. And now what you want to see is rising volume on the breakout. Look at that. Live on stream, another one. Boom. It's the type of stuff I sit here, not on the stream, looking for in premium all day. I definitely, if I wasn't streaming, would have alerted one of the two in premium, but we can't do that right now. Full focus on the stream. Whenever I'm doing anything, I want to be fully focused. That's why if I'm alerting stuff in premium, I'm not streaming. If I'm streaming, I'm not alerting stuff in premium. All right. I want my full focus on whatever I'm doing. Trading is not something, in my opinion, that you can multitask with. You have to have full focus. I know a lot of people disagree with that, but to me, if you really, really, really want to control your emotions, make sure you're doing things correctly, whatever you're doing, like give it your full focus, especially with trading. But I do think in general, multitasking is important. just not with this stuff. But nice little move over that VWAP for Coinbase. Have a go on co-creator. Kaiser says a crypto hamster. He passed away, traded crypto for several months for 28% a month, something like that. Crazy. Keanu Trey says, "Yo, champ, can you read the syllabus on the stream and time it? Thanks." I don't think I'm actually allowed to. It's basically you can't share any of like that school material legally. I mean, I repaired, bought some Fisker down at that support, just sold some right now. How much is it up right now? I'm starving. I need to go get food. Fisker's up 6% today. Your thoughts on clov? Do you expect major moves in May? So we talked about this last night on stream. A little bit of like this inverse head and shoulders forming for clov, like that. And what we also talked about another inverse head and shoulders last night on stream, and that played out like this, which was AMD. I don't know if clov is going to do the same thing. It's a very different stock, but keeping an eye on this. If we go up to higher time frames on the daily, that 121 level is key. You could see with support over here. You're trying to regain it. The weekly looks okay as well. We zoom out over here. You've got classic bullish divergence, just confirmed a few weeks on the weekly, and there's really no resistance until like $2 on the weekly, but that could take time. But I'm just keeping an eye on this little inverse head and shoulders trying to form. And then it's kind of like inverse head and shoulders inception, right? So we can look at like this as a left shoulder, this as the head, this is a right shoulder. And then on the right shoulder of the inverse head and shoulders, if we zoom in, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So it's like an inverse head and shoulders inside of an inverse head and shoulders.
Expect that to be your day every day. I think people, especially when you have like your first big day, like your first 10K day, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to make 10K every day. And then you lose that 10K the next day trying to make it. You're not in a good space mentally.
Yeah, and then those big wins with a grain of salt.
Clov not delisted. I was very surprised when you said that XL was delisted. That was crazy. But yeah, Coinbase at 55 now. It's just testing this little resistance area over here. Look at that. That's what I was talking about though. Rising volume. That's exactly what you want to see. And then we got a little bit of beef with two of the Trading Addicts podcasts posting in the chat right now. A little bit of live entertainment. Yeah, Coinbase closed that 5-minute candle at highs, pulling back a little bit on the new 5-minute candle. But rising volume is good. This might be able to see some more if that volume holds up. Of course, it might backtest first, which is maybe what it's doing like as we speak. But break above this zone, and then it may be like upper $55 area. Again, we're looking at a 5-minute chart. Like this could take time. This could take some time, but we're going to continue to keep an eye on that. And then SPY, you're making a slightly lower high than that previous high of day. You got that first larger channel breakdown. Maybe this is what Keanu was looking at, like a smaller little flag breakdown here being tested. We'll see if it drops. We'll see if the fidget spinner was right. What classes? Yeah, I just had bio today for 4 hours.
Right. I've been buying in my long term as we've been just tanking it.
I meant a car too. Like if you want a Tesla, now's the time to buy it.
Yeah.
I actually think they're gonna have good guidance because like people freaked out when they, and I think this is why like big money's been buying Tesla the last couple of weeks. When they lowered their price, like a lot of people were like, "Oh God, that's gonna kill them," but their margins were already like double. Like I think it's Volkswagen has like the second best margins in the game, and it's like 2x right on their car and their price, to make it and everything. Tesla was double that, and
there you go. That breakdown starting to be tested. And these are very little moves because volume is already dry. It's lunchtime, but this could really set up a larger move in a couple of minutes. There you go, starting. That, I mean, a lot of people, like the second you were even considering testing that breakdown, a lot of people from this like larger channel would have just jumped into puts. I don't like to do that. When you have like a large flush candle like that, I want to wait for that move to get digested, which is what was taking place over here. That's why I was kind of looking at other charts for a bit. And now you can see after failing to reclaim back above that demand line, you flipped it into a resistance, or you flipped your demand line into a supply line. and you made a lower high, which we just talked about like a minute ago, and now you're testing like a new little breakdown. So first support I got is right around 400.74 from this little low. I think it lines up with stuff from the past too, way back. So getting that little crack at the top of the day for the market. All started with that 15-minute shooting star candle. If you continue to sell off for the next 7 minutes, this could be a 15-minute bearish engulfing candle. You're still overbought on the 15-minute. Like I said earlier, maybe just to move back down and retest these previous highs. Maybe attempt to flip them into a support. We'll see.
Let me see here. But I do think Apple double.
Yeah, I took the L on those calls there.
All good, baby.
Part of the game, babe.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your SPY flush. Shout out Keanu. Keanu literally texted me that.
Yeah, I mean, Tesla's the only thing not giving up.
11:51.
A little bit here.
Yeah.
Everything's way
Literally right over here.
Yeah. I'm a little neutral, but again, that area I was talking about is that
Right there, Keanu said.
ES-wise, right?
I'm in bear flag puts on SPY here.
I want to see if we can hold that area. That, in my opinion, is like a order blocks, like
there's your flush,
zone, right? Or demand zone. And a lot of times they'll come back and retest, just like how supply.
There you go.
Yeah.
Falling into that back test area.
Want to see what happens as we pull back into the.
That's like number 3 live on stream. I hate to say it. I'm not calling for anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying, like, these are the technicals. It's not even me. We just saw 3 charts. First it was Rivian, then Coinbase, now SPY. Playing out as they should be.
Boner candle to the downside there.
There you go.
Which is usually followed by another one on the 5-minute.
Would love to see that.
The fidget spinner was actually right, which is crazy.
Little profits.
Keanu Trade says, I text Champ and you read my private text live and it's paying off. Yeah.
Yeah, just be careful with this. Apple
Did not say he could read it, but he did. I didn't know I couldn't read it.
Fast wicks come up or something.
But it played out, so pat yourself on the back, I think. I'm sorry, or you're welcome, or thank you. I don't know.
Waiting for candle closes is smart.
But screw me and Keanu, like, we're stupid, honestly. It was really all in the fidget spinner. Again, $700 a month. You guys saw it live on stream. It literally said, it said short. You saw it like 10 minutes ago. I spinned it. It said short. Look at what just happened to the market. So $700 a month.
Candle closed below the 9 for Apple today.
Yeah.
First one at all.
First one. So
Q's, same thing. Watch the reversal video, guys.
I'm getting screen recorder right now. Is this going on Twitter? Everybody listening, Keanu Trades, 11:51. Texting me. Bear flag. This bear flag right over here. This one you see right here. You said I'm getting into puts. Boom. A few minutes later, 0.25% candle flush on SPY. Boom. That's it. That's simple.
And then especially for that hold.
Levi in the chat saying cold-blooded put play. Keanu Trades. He's a snake. He is a. I mean, that feels like a bad thing to say. I don't mean like that. I mean in a good way, because you said cold blood. I don't mean like a snake, like a dishonest person.
He just doesn't care.
I'm watching. I'm like, maybe I should take a couple contracts here, and I'm like, never mind. Held the 9. If we get below here, I will though.
What is that song?
For Q's, let's see here.
I'd like to see us come down to VWAP if we lose this 21 EMA on Apple. Be a perfect little play.
Yeah, Jordy, for you, the first, like, that 15-minute VP, like 288.25. If we break that, you got, like, down to around 287.75.
Let's go, baby.
So that's a good little chunk for sure. But again, that big watch will be to see if it holds 288.25. That's a big number there for that first VP shelf down.
Yeah, Dixie's been ripping up a bit above that 236 again. So
okay,
feeling.
So there you go. There you go, right there. Real-time results from my members. All right, these are real-time results. Just got this text from for my member. This is one of the members for my $700 a month fidget spinner stock selection group. Just nailed a 77% put trade on SPY off of that signal. So yeah, I need to stop joking about this because somebody stupid's going to take it seriously and I'm going to get in trouble. This is literally a joke. Please do not sue me. I'm not trading or advising anybody to trade off of a fidget spinner. There's no $700 paid group. The fact that I even have to say that is because the internet is crazy right now. And you can't even be funny without having issues. So it just ruins the whole joke that I even have to say that. But I'm not about to get sued because I didn't have a little disclaimer that apparently my fidget spinner is a joke. Canon Trades just dropped that new tweet. Free. Called out exact entry on the stream. Free. Don't join the Discord. Save your money. I'm going to retweet that. Okay, but when I held my phone to the camera, I made sure I cropped it to just show the P&L percent. All right, Keanu. Look, if you're going to text me while I'm streaming, I'm going to expose you, okay? Yeah, the fidget spinner group is going crazy right now. Yeah, lifetime is 7K a month. And for an extra 10K on top of that, you actually get your own fidget spinner. So it's only 17K if you want your own fidget spinner and lifetime access. Just saying. Of course, not financial advice though.
Amazon didn't.
I was gonna say it's been weak as hell all day. I noticed that too.
Yeah.
Amazon was super
Wow.
weak.
Yeah.
That's a nice bear flag. We're trying to lose VWAP here. On
By the way,
Amazon.
I scaled out the contracts I added there.
All right, I think I'm gonna go warm up my lunch.
We're up just a little 10%, you know, nothing crazy.
I'll be right back. Let me make this bigger. That's you guys can listen into spaces while I'm gonna go warm up some lunch.
Watch for a pop the next candle. It's kind of make or break. Could 3-bar down or could just kind of pop up off that doji.
Yo, who's this Keanu Trades guy spamming my chat? Keanu says, don't do the trades, we are not professionals. The fidget spinner is licensed professional, though. That is not true.
Buyer reaction I'm seeing on this.
Yeah, reading the syllabus is key. Go check out my paid syllabus course. Link is in the description. It's only 2 hours long. And yeah, it's 5 pages. It takes you 2 hours to read. $10 a month to maintain access to that course.
Down, baby.
All right, I'm gonna go get lunch. Hopefully they keep you entertained on spaces. And you can also kind of see that SPY chart, I think. It's a little bit delayed though.
Microsoft's holding the 21.
Should I leave my camera on? Can I trust you guys? Can I trust you all? Or do I turn off my camera? I'll mute my mic. No, but really, if all of you leave by the time I get back from getting this rice and beans, I'm gonna cry. But it'll literally take me like 3 or 4 minutes.
Nothing to do but dream and watch spring on a farm. I've always wanted to do that.
Well, good luck to you.
You're beautiful with those clusters of pink blossoms in your dark hair. You're very, very
Q's testing the 9, but looking weaker. Mini bear flag.
tonight. Promise.
Still some time left on this candle. It could pop up.
I promise.
Hey, yo, Jordan.
Yes, sir.
Keep your DM when you're free. But I know you can trade or whateve, manage that thing, but like whenever you got time.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Juicy, talk about that, bro. 100%.
All right, bro. Putting it together now.
Let him know. Let him know.
You could come if you want to.
Yeah,
Anybody. I'm just trying to put the links and stuff out. Give me a sec.
Yeah, guys, Juicy tonight, he's going to be holding a spaces on talking about scaling out, holding winning trades longer, stuff like that. So if you ever struggle with that, maybe tune into there. Should be fun. I think I'm going to drop by for a little bit. So, yeah. It's going to be a good time.
I'm going to put the link up above.
Perfect. See, is this bear flag gonna fade or?
I don't know.
Oh, Q's got back above the 9.
Yeah, Tesla never even went below the 9.
Very nice.
SPY though, it's below the 20 on a 3-minute.
Oh, is it?
No, that's crazy.
You guys do the 5?
That's crazy.
Trade off the 5 on your day trade?
That's crazy. It was at 30 when I left. The 9 people who left. I don't want to see you back in the stream. I don't. It was at 30. And I literally walked in, I saw it go from 24 to 21. Disrespectful. But look, I took a video. For the people who say it, I literally took a video. I'm going to show it to all of you somehow. Okay, we'll do it like this. There we go. All right, I saved this for all of you. See, I don't think you can see that. I need to charge my Mac. We'll do that while I eat. Can you hear me? Yeah. I know Keanu's gonna have something to say about this, but I need opinions. All right. By the way, if you're not on the Discord, it's free to join. The link is in the description. Discord.gg/freetradingmovement. Let's take that off the screen. All right, so this is what we're eating. All right. All right, I need to know what you all think. Okay. This is the only way. All right. Let me move this over to the side. Actually, all right. You can see the text right here. I'll make it full screen. This is what we did. This is what we did. What do you think? What are you guys thinking? That's the only way to do it. Tell me that's not the only way to do it. Tell me that's not the only. You need sour cream. Look at that. All that white is sour cream. And you mix it in. It's that simple. This is what a real trader eats, okay? Let's get back over here. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh, I need to charge my mic. I need to switch my mic when I charge. Anything else? No. Alright, alright, add new alright, my mic's gonna be bad until it's done charging. Mac mic. Wait, no. Hold up.
My emotions would just be all over the keyboard, bro. Like,
those candles have to be really small too.
It gotta be like box.
Yeah.
You know, like those algo chart things, you know what I mean? You ever seen those?
Yeah.
Hey guys, by the way, I posted up top. Me and a couple friends of mine got together. We're gonna talk about holding and winning trades, longer stop loss placement. And you know, long story short, how to scale into winners once you get them. So a lot of cool stuff. Jordan and pop by. Everything's up top. Be sure to sign up.
What did I just do?
Rock and roll.
Check it out, guys. That's gonna be sick.
Hello?
Ooh, Microsoft tried to fade it, but
Why can't I do this?
288.40 looks like that first level that keys need to break to lose that double bottom.
Apple looks kind of poppy here. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting back above that 9. I'm out. Yeah, smart. I'll get back in higher. That's fine.
Hello. Can you hear me right now?
Hope everyone sees that. So
All right,
Jordan,
can you hear me? Can you hear the spaces?
The mental stops, right?
I know the mic is worse. I'm not using.
So, I mean, in that situation,
Usually I wait till the candle closes, but
yeah,
I'm not using this
like
mic right
that,
now.
Like for people
It's just my
on
Mac
here
mic.
to recognize that that's your rules. You know, that's you were saying it before. Hey, if we get pushed up and this breaks, that's my exit. You didn't. There's no hesitation. There's no. Oh, I might wait a little longer.
Yeah, let me just see if it breaks this level and then this level
I'm
and then
out.
this level.
And it's if it
Okay,
turns
should be
out,
good
get
now.
back in. But with that, you know, the loss is whatever, minimal, if nothing, because you already took, you know, gains on the downside.
And I do understand some people don't have the capital to get out and get back in. And then
of
you know
course.
that I understand.
Is that
and
mayo?
The shitty thing
No,
is
it's
that's something you're gonna have to deal with, and you're gonna have to deal with.
It's sour cream. It's definitely not mayo. I'm not that crazy. See, I gotta go. Lindsay Glenn says I had 3,000% play last week. What kind of alert that get me? All right, time to eat lunch.
Consistent gains like you would in a big account. It's the same thing.
And keep that risk management, you know, as perfect as you can, you know, because in the long run, that's what'll really save you, you know, on those losing plays.
Weird
on those
feedback delay.
You know,
is it better now or no?
That you get greedy on and you want to hold a little longer when it's not in your favor, you know. Don't do that. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I feel like FinTwit really obscured the whole outlook of what it is like to be a trader. Because like before FinTwit came around and getting on spaces and talking, I would literally just come into the game, have my setup, have my levels, what so be it. I hit one trade, then I'm chilling with my wife all day.
Yep.
Right. Exactly. Look at the market till the next day. Now, like FinTwit got everybody like, yeah, I gotta be up, I gotta be long, I gotta be short. Everybody's
we're watching it all day.
Yeah, like what are we doing? I didn't leave a 9 to 5 to work a 9. What are we talking about? Right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
And,
well,
like the thing is, when you do that,
it's a great conversation. But yeah, when my Mac's almost dead, which it is right now, it just gets laggy. So the more it charges, the less laggy it'll be. It's an M1 Pro.
That can keep up with you. I don't care what you got to say. I don't care. But Billy Bob here on Twitter posting 1,000%, 20%. is like 5 times his 1,000%, and it doesn't even matter anymore.
100%.
This, Julian.
God, I love Apple contracts. If I was in Q puts, like sitting in this trade this long, and I haven't even been.
Dude, somebody literally said it in the chat. I don't know who it was, but it was like, oh, now we can watch you drop food on your mac and not tea. And I literally just held it up, about to drop sour cream rice and beans all over my laptop for all of you on the stream.
No more Qs. There's no reason, bro. There's no good reason when Apple contracts are the way they are. Like, in my
Explain
opinion.
it to me. Get my head
So,
for it.
right now I'm trading 4-day Apple contracts.
4 days.
I have 4 days on these, and guess what? The most expensive one at the money is $169, bro.
I see it right here. 140.
That's it right there, bro. So, I get a tick against me. Like, I'm not down 20% instantly, It's way more manageable. You can sit and chop. It's like, Edgar was talking about Theta not existing on 45 days. For us, playing 0 days all the time, this 4-day, it feels the same way. It feels like Theta's not even there.
Okay.
That's why I made the whole switch to futures, honestly, man.
Yep. No Theta, baby. It's so nice.
What Theta is just the decay of your contracts, and on these 0 DTEs, the decay at 4 o'clock. So you could be in a trade, and it's almost the second half. So if you get short right now, and it goes against you like 5 points, you might be down 30%.
Exactly.
And then you're out, and then it turns around and goes in your favor, and you're like, oh fuck, I should have held. And for me, when I switched to futures, that dollar for dollar point really improved me as a trader, because I stopped looking down at my stop loss and I started looking at my target, and I didn't care as long as I was above my stop. Eventually, one of these 3-to-1 RR trades I'm taking is going to hit target, and I'm on good.
Yep.
Juicy, thanks for bringing up futures, bro. I opened up a Bitcoin lawn last night and forgot about it. I'm gonna go close that out.
Let's go.
What? OG.
Completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I love Bitcoin. I forgot about it. I got like 50
Bitcoin.
on.
Well, it's just Bitcoin futures on whatever that little cheesy platform with the sharks are.
I've seen that around. I've seen a lot of people now transitioning into that. Is that the one with the rockets too?
Yeah, it's called Baynex. They give you, they'll give you like $200 to start, and I just full port everything 100x leverage for fun.
Bro, you go on a win streak, you kill it.
Yeah, no, BingX is legit. I love BingX. That's all I do my crypto trading on.
Way better than KuCoin, bro.
Oh my god, way better. It's the same thing, but
KuCoin
just
blows.
KuCoin, KuCoin is garbage.
It makes me so mad, just the platform itself. I'm just like, bro, you guys couldn't have done any better. Come on.
And all my orders would be.
We talked about this. Coinbase, boom. It was right over here, literally right here at the end of the triangle. And there you go. Perfect. Just a little bit of an update. That's it. I'm going to go back to eating now.
Freak with that though. You turned like, what was it, $8 to like $300 or something in like a few days on that KuCoin shit.
Like 50 to 100x leverage.
Bro, I was like, are you kidding me? Like,
yeah, but yeah,
it's unheard of.
BingX is so much better. Oh my god.
That's the one thing with the leveraged crypto futures that you can't do with options. Like, you have to have at least $100-something to buy an option. I mean, with crypto futures, you could just leverage yourself at $5 and start like trying to make something happen. Not that you're just gonna have success, like obviously, but
yeah,
it's nice to know you can only put up.
Yeah, it's nice. At 100 leverage, you get 100% play. You're making $5 back on your money. Like that's actually pretty good. And when in terms like it's not a ton to ask for when trading like leverage crypto like that. So you don't need huge moves. And then you do that with 10. You're at 20, and then 20 and 40. So it's really honestly scale it kind of quicker. But you can also lose your money real quick doing that shit. Crypto it runs all day. So you got to be aware that everything it does takes like a little bit longer to play out, especially if it's not kind of like in sync with market.
We used to see the same setups that we'd see on like a 5-day Apple chart on like an hour chart on crypto futures.
Exactly.
And like we'd buy and we'd be like, all right, let's check back in like 4 hours.
yeah, like
so
that's your
you
trade
your
time.
Stops. It's fun,
and that's
honestly.
your scalp. That's your scalp.
That's your scalp. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're fun when you're like bored on the weekends and you're like, I have nothing to do. Let's just trade some crypto.
Literally, yeah. 100x this shit. Why not?
Yeah, my wife would kill me, man. I'd never leave the screen, man. That's why I never got the Forex, man. You can literally just, it's 4 o'clock, pull up pairs, and then on the weekend trade crypto, bro. You literally leave your computer, man.
My boy never leaves the screen.
You'd be blind by 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. Trading has got rid of my vision. Like my vision has significantly, like I'm definitely nearsighted now.
I already know I'm gonna have
my vision was already garbage,
bifocal
but now it's
glasses when I'm
garbage. So my biggest tip to anybody here: get blue light glasses. It literally is whatever blue light ray that comes out the computer. That's what fucks up your eyesight. So if you can get
you can get a little screen cover too for your computer screen if you don't want to wear glasses. You can like get the screen that you just stick on. I'm gonna get that actually.
That's a good idea. That's a better way. But yeah, I'm on Amazon right now.
Yeah, my buddy just got one, and he's like,
everything looking kind of foolish here.
Like, it changes a lot for sure. Yeah, this wick.
As long as Q's here hold above
off the 21 EMA
288
for Apple
40, but yeah, it looks like Q's making that flag you were talking about earlier, kind of just chopping sideways, lower highs, but keeping that double bottom intact.
Just trying to fade it.
What's Amazon doing? Amazon bear flag still trekking lower. That's such a nice bear flag. Double top, Jesus, head and shoulders.
Yeah.
Took everything.
If you're watching the stream right now, oh my gosh, I just dropped it again. If you're watching the stream, drop in the chat right now. What are you doing right now? Are you at school? You at work? You at home? You at the park? You on a plane? On a boat? Drop in the chat right now what you're up to, what you're doing while watching the stream. Are you just in bed doing nothing? Trading? Spy just got to the top of this new little mini bear flag. Nothing that textbook, just like a little upwards consolidation I drew out. Yeah, drop that in the chat. Anybody eating lunch? What'd you have for lunch? Let me know.
Now, I got an iPhone, but I got a custom built computer by Digital Storm. It's
oh, that's sick.
It's not.
Yeah, I would love to have a custom built PC at some point.
Yeah, I don't have a custom built Mac. It's just a normal Mac.
It's called F-Lux on Mac.
F-Lux? Okay.
Get rid of the blue light.
Thanks.
Is that the nightlight thing?
Yeah, F-Lux on Mac.
What's it called?
But honestly, the blue light glasses are like $8. But
yeah,
I mean,
they're not expensive.
I'm telling you, bro, me behind here for like 3 hours, I'm telling you, my eyesight is now fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, while we're sitting here rating, what's the most degen thing you've ever done trading?
Definitely.
Let's hear these trading stories.
Definitely just averaging into Tesla as it's like just skyrocketing every time it makes a new high. I just adding puts. I almost basically blew my account doing that. that was definitely the worst day trading of my life. And it was simply just because I was in denial. I was like, nope, like we're coming down, and I just was in denial, not reading the price action. Kept adding. Oh.
Yeah, I think same for me. Just, you know, holding a loser that you know is gonna lose and
Yep.
not doing anything about it. Just like being so degen, like hoping that a miracle comes and you get like this Hulk candle that is never. And then the worst part is you look back after and you're like, yeah, I probably should have been in the opposite way. And
Yeah.
you're like, Jesus Christ, like why did I just hold on to that, like, you know, bias? So yeah, same here.
Mine is y'all gonna laugh at this. So this was a while ago, right? I used to trade UVXY as a proxy for the VIX.
Oh yeah.
And so I was in this trade, and I was down on the trade, so I massively sized up to try to get to a break-even point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the size when I hit it with the size, and I did go break even, but I was up 10%. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna hold." I didn't just put all this.
Yeah, you're like, damn, this is some good money on more contracts. You're like,
yeah. And then something happened. This is back in the day when the missiles were flying around, right? Something happened. The market dropped right before the market It was such a big loss that I just panicked, bro. I was like, "Fuck," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I held it to close, and I was like, "Dude, I was up all night. I kid you not."
Oh,
At 7 a.m., Kim Jong-un goes missing. I swear to God, I don't know. You can look this up. Kim Jong-un goes missing. Whatever day that was, fucking market fucking drops.
Oh no.
And I wake up, I'm up 400%.
What?
I'm like, thank God, bro. And I literally stayed up all night. Like I was walking around, calling people I don't know what to do, because that was the biggest position I've ever held.
You're like, I don't even know what to do.
You know? And I was like, dude, I have to tell my wife how much I'm about to lose. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But luckily this dude went missing, and that was pure luck, bro. Pure luck.
Yeah.
And you just have to stay inside your strategy. And with everything I did that day, even the trade itself was not a part of my alignment.
Yeah. And
You know what I mean?
that's
Like,
why it sent you on that emotional roller coaster, right? Like,
and then if I would have lost that trade, I pretty much would have fucking just got destroyed on my account, and it would have been all for nothing.
Yep. That's why risk management is so important, because you could be consistent all you want, but at the end of the day, it takes one day and one bad decision to ruin it all. That's why, like, following your plan, like having a plan, it's a must. You gotta follow something every day.
You also got to know yourself emotionally. Like in the beginning,
for real.
Like I couldn't really deal with red days, and when red.
All right. Clov is working, but see, if anybody is working right now and watching this, it's snowing. I literally just look up and it's just like, it's honestly pretty big pieces. It was just raining and it just changed to snow. Like I literally look down on my screen, it's raining outside. I look up, it's snowing. There's like huge flakes of snow too. It's pretty crazy. But no, I'm not showing it to you guys, unfortunately. Yeah, if you're working right now and watching the stream, you're for real, like a real one. Shout out to Clovis. Linda Glenn at home watching kids. I mean, that's got to be very tiring as well. You're a real one. Just watching for SPY movements. Zay trading crypto. Hope that's going well. I'm listening to Spaces. And AK coffee and watching SPY. I'm probably going to go. I already have one coffee. I'm probably going to need to go get another one in like an hour. But yeah, we just got this little, I just redrew this into a bull flag. Maybe a little bit of a bull flag breakout being tested right now on SPY. See what happens. Honestly, this is like one of the slowest parts of the day. So, you know, it's probably the easiest time for me to stream. But I think I should stream earlier tomorrow if I stream during the day. So, yeah. And that's gonna do it for today. So that did not feel like an hour and a half, but a cool little hour and a half daytime stream. Maybe this is the new thing. Obviously I want to incorporate more like analysis and stuff, like how I do on my nighttime streams. But I was eating, listening to Spaces, so this was just a little test day. But I think it went really, really well. And I want to keep doing this. Chetta's in the chat. What's good? Off to make a deal on some lot property. Good luck with that, Chetta. Honestly, if you're still watching the stream, let's drop some vibes in the chat for Chetta. She's pretty much like the reason I went live today. So she gave me the motivation to do it. And yeah, she's the queen of the Discord. Go drop some vibes in the chat for her. If you're not on the Discord, the link is in the description. Join it. Zeke says I don't drink coffee ever. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say nothing. I was gonna be like, maybe you should try, you know, it could help out, but I don't want to be the cause of your caffeine addiction. So I am not advising you to try coffee, which I think is like technically a drug if I'm not mistaken. But you can look it up. It's like, let me look it up right now. Is coffee a drug? Caffeine is a drug. Okay. Yeah. So I guess decaf isn't. Maybe try some decaf. I don't know. Alright. There we go. Clovis literally at work dropping vibes in the chat. Lindsay Glenn watching kids dropping vibes in the chat. Seek not even drinking coffee and somehow has the energy to drop vibes in the chat. And it looks like it's back to rain. So it went from like rain to snow back to rain. I haven't seen that before. No, maybe it's now it's like half and half. I don't know. What temperature is it? It's got to be like exactly 32. 36, okay. Seems that I've had one Red Bull in my life. I've had a few Red Bulls. Not that much. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed and you're watching, try to get a 4K subs next month. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, check out the links in the description. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I want to go talk in the Discord for a bit. Been really inactive today because I was streaming. Maybe if I find something, alert it. Maybe not. We'll see. Not gonna force anything. But yeah, join the Discord. It's free. Link is in the description. I'll see you there if you want to talk. And thank you for watching the stream. Well, we're gonna do more of these. I liked it. It was good. Shout out to everybody on Spaces. Shout out to Keanu Trades. See you all later.